Lions fans, we're back with Season 2, Episode 3 of the Lions Main podcast. Kane thinks the preseason sucks. We disagree. Tune in as we talk about the NFC North and everyone's favorite, fantasy. As always, thanks for tuning in. Click like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, and follow on all other platforms at Lions Main Podcast.
This is the Lions Main Podcast.
Boom. That was an accident. Fuck.
Hey, he's still kicking off the rust.
Yeah, I'm kicking off the rust.
The dude that thinks preseason sucks could maybe use a preseason podcast.
Yeah, honestly.
Shots fired.
You're not the biggest one to blame on the pod. What's new? New season. Still waiting on Jim.
Same shit. I mean, if you don't say that when he's on here, he'll probably scream and turn off his computer immediately and run away. So don't do that.
Hopefully he's listening.
Hopefully he's listening.
No way. Not
No,
chance.
he usually
does.
throws,
No, he usually does.
We'll see. He usually throws a few temper tantrums earlier. We'll get on this topic a little later. Everyone's favorite fantasy, but you threw a little shot at him already to start the season. Already calling him a cheater, and I was expecting him to freak the fuck out, but no, he actually took it on the chin, so to speak.
What are you talking about?
George already accused him of cheating
we
this year.
can get into that when we talk about fantasy.
Yeah.
Save that for our fantasy talks.
I mean,
A little bit of banter in the chat. Draft's coming up.
Hit accept.
it's that type of energy already, but we'll get to that. I mean, I'm going to sound like a broken record. A preseason fucking sucks. I mean, George's favorite rookie just got injured. He's out for a few
Hassanin?
weeks.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
I mean, I've been saying it all along, and last week, 2 weeks ago was fucking ridiculous. We watched a murder on the field, and now we get to see, our favorite, Dearborn resident.
Stop talking about
I'll cut that out. But go down, and so
Did y'all see the pronunciation guide I sent? I sent it in our group chat, and I feel I got no reactions.
No, I did. I actually went through the list and said them out loud myself on my own.
All right,
Just
can you go through the list right now and do all of them for us?
Can you show me the names? I don't remember all 20 names on there. There were a few names that were on there, and I'm like, who doesn't know how to fucking say this?
There's a couple names on here where I'm like, let's be honest. When is your name getting called in the broadcast? You are
That's true.
unless you're grabbing the ball from the sideline.
Right.
They're like, oh, nice toss from the sideline there. Like Mitchell Agude. Did you know who Mitchell Agude was?
No
Shout
clue.
out, my bad, Mitch, but
Unless the Lions are beating the shit out of teams like we were last year, like 52-6, they're not getting on the field. I mean, unless it's the fucking playoffs, and I see people out there I've never seen before. That seems to be a trend from the Lions because of injuries. Putting guys that you've never seen before signed off the street, didn't even know we're on the roster playing against the Washington Commanders. So
we did pretty well though.
Times at the end of the game.
We did pretty well though.
Yeah, I guess we did pretty fucking well.
I did a quick Google search on Mitchell Agude. Dude was on the Dolphins practice squad last year or 2 years ago. He's been on the Lions practice squad 2 years in a row. Damn, my bad, Mitch. But this is the first line of his Wikipedia page. At age 9, Agude had a near-death experience when he fell off his skateboard and hit his head on a slab of concrete, going into a coma. At the hospital, doctors said his brain was permanently damaged and that he would spend the rest of his life in a vegetative state.
Is this the same person?
His mother prayed, and Agude, after having spent 3 days in a coma, woke up without any issues, leaving the hospital shortly afterwards under his own power.
Holy hell.
Oh, there's a reason he's on this damn team. Are you shitting me?
That is Dan Campbell grit written all over it.
That
Shout
is
out
Holy
Mitch Agude.
hell.
That sounds like he wrote his own
Agude.
Wikipedia page. What the hell?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It was to never walk again, to be in a vegetative state.
Yeah, low key, it's like, who's writing that for him? Like, no offense, but like, it's definitely one of his his like family members, or he's sitting behind the keyboard like
He's doing the Kevin Durant.
Damn, so show some respect, I guess. Then holy shit.
Hey, hand up. I was Mitch Agude. I wasn't familiar with the game. That's on me.
Ball.
That's
on
on me.
I know now.
That's on
A
me.
doctor too. This is supposed to be a doctor. Over here not knowing shit about the head.
Yeah, piece of shit fucking doctor.
You a head doctor or what
Soon
are
to
you?
be.
What kind of doctor are you, Drew?
No kind of doctor right now. Third year medical school. I'm on my pediatrics rotation. So
you like kids?
I do like kids.
Whole season of projecting, and here we are.
There you go. It's your turn now to get it, Drew. You like kids? Okay, cool. Anyways, that was for you, George.
You said the preseason sucks. I went to the preseason game.
For you, but anyways,
no, I know.
Whatever. Yeah, no. Did we record our last episode after you went to a game?
Just before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I went to the game. Mariah got me tickets, early birthday present.
Who's that?
My girlfriend.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, got to go to that 8th row behind our bench.
8th row.
Great seats.
8th row, only one's there.
No, it's pretty full. It's pretty full.
So what were your thoughts on a live in-person preseason game in Ford Field? What were your thoughts?
Well, we went last year, but it was cooler this time to be even closer. It's fun as hell to watch, and like by the end of it, like she looked over at me because like we saw how it ended with Hooker throwing that interception at the end there.
Cool.
But they were driving. Like that was a good little drive. Looked like we had some momentum, and then because I said to her, I was like, all we need is like a touchdown, extra point, and then we're tied. And then we tied the game because I don't think there's overtime in the preseason. So she's like, we're all excited, watching. Then that happens, and she looks over at me. She's like, I get why you get upset and get like into it. She's like, I was bought into that moment right there. I was like, yes, it's the moment. If you just buy into the moment and rally behind the team, like, holy hell, it's your. I mean, our hearts have been in good places lately, but geez, Louise. It can hurt.
Welcome to the abusive relationship that is the Detroit Lions.
Right.
What an introduction.
Hey, nothing's worse than what was the year that Stafford set the record for most fourth quarter overtime comebacks? All 9 of our wins. We went 9-7.
We're like end of the fourth quarter or overtime.
Yeah. Was that 2018?
It was there for 10 years. It was one of those damn years.
It was like 2014, 15, wasn't it?
I don't know. I honestly have no idea. Those seasons, the Stafford seasons, took off years of my life.
Took off years, but that was like true football to its core.
I don't know. I think those built football for the feelings that you're feeling now. There's a reason you feel so.
Those type are the true fans.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Not fair weather fans.
Right. Now you got the girls going, ooh, Lions! And like wearing like the crop top, and you're like, you would not have been doing that during the mass staff.
You hate the crop top.
Let's not be spiteful and gatekeep, though.
Kane hates the crop top.
I hate the crop top. That's the thumbnail.
Well, hey, what was your? Did you get the nachos? What's the best food at Ford Field this season?
I know you ate.
I know you ate.
I didn't eat.
I would have ate too.
I didn't eat too much. They used to have Big Boy. I didn't see it this time. I usually like getting the Slim Jim. Yeah, they have Big Boy in there usually, but I didn't see it, so it wasn't there. Let me think. What did I?
Hot dog.
Pretzel. They have a sweet one with the sugar cinnamon on it, and you dip it in icing, and it's the same like ballpark beautiful pretzel.
Wow.
Person in front of us got it. Person on the right of us got it. Dude, kid behind me who actually knew ball was crazy how much he was talking. And
on the pod.
But the smells, I was like, oh my god. Mariah was up like going to the bathroom. I texted her, I said, please bring pretzel back. She didn't hear me in time, but Jesus Christ, those pretzels are good.
So did you end up getting one, or Just based off the smells.
Just based off the smells on it, I know it's going to be good. I know it's going to be good, dude. Like, come on. I saw it. I saw it with my eyes. It looked delicious. It didn't look like... Dude, I looked over, the kid next to me had cinnamon sugar on his. And the other one had the salt. I was like...
One whiff. That's all I need.
That's all I need. You know.
George said that's all I need.
Hey, you just got to give it a sniff. I don't know if it's good or bad.
The old sniff test.
Yeah, shout out to T. Hodge.
Oldest trick in the book. No, so preseason game was good. Was it? You said it was electric. You going back anytime this season or what? During the regular season?
We'll see. We'll see about the prices.
Dude, we were talking about this. We were talking about how much the get-in prices are for Lions games this year. Outrageous.
Were they the highest last year? Did we not have the highest prices?
Yeah. That's come playoffs, but regular season, yeah, it's probably close to that and varies, but they're expensive, no doubt. The preseason ones were expensive.
How much did you pay?
I think Mariah paid like 100 something. That's not that expensive, right? But it's 100. It's 100
for
preseason. It doesn't matter. Like that
right,
shit.
They don't matter at all.
Fucking years ago, that would have been something you would have had to pay people to go to that shit.
They were letting people in free.
We got blacked out of the Fox. We weren't aired on local television.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
So I Google Gemini. Is it Google Gemini? Google Grok?
Yeah, Gemini. There's two different Google ones.
There's two?
There's two. There's Gemini and ChatGPT.
Oh, well, Gemini. I think it's Gemini.
There's more than there's a shitload of them.
No, those are the Google ones. Ones.
The AI shit said $350 to $700 for 2025. Average ticket price. So
700.
Yeah, the average price of the Commanders tickets last year were $990.
I am going to be...
No. So the Lions Commanders playoff game.
Oh my goodness.
$990.
That doesn't surprise me. I mean, we knew about that. We were talking about it on the pod, how fucking expensive that shit was. I'm trying to go to the Cincy game now.
Hey,
I'm going to go down to Cincy.
Glad I didn't go. Glad I didn't go to that playoff game.
That's the thing, dude, with these tickets. You buy that. Like, could you imagine, like, I can't afford a fucking Super Bowl ticket, but let's say, like, God willing, I was able to, maybe I'm pinching my pennies now to get those tickets, and we watch them. And if your team lost, I would be so sick to my fucking stomach because, like, the Super Bowl isn't, like, for the real fan.
It's still an experience, though. It's still an experience.
Right, but yes. I mean...
Kane and I, how long ago did we make that pact that we were going to go?
Like, when it was conceivable, so, like, 3 years ago. Well, I think when they won, like, the last 8 games of the season straight, something like that. It's whatever, 6.
So the first year of Dan Cable?
Yeah, when it could have ever possibly been a thought. So post Matt Stafford era.
Yeah, you were just throwing words out there into the ether.
Yeah. We said, hey, we won our last 6 games. If they make Super Bowl next year, we're going. We got to go. We'll hold you accountable. We spit it in our hands and shook.
I'll hold it down in Detroit. That's what I'll do.
You spit in your hands?
Crazy. I will say every year I've reserved tables for the Super Bowl downtown here. Fucking have to cancel them, and first year I reserved a hotel, canceled it. Such a
big ball.
That's
man.
Forward thinking. I like that, George. People been saying that you don't forward think like that.
I know you do.
I know you do.
Yeah, I know you do. Yeah. A lot of people talk about you, but we know you better than that, George.
Hey, I back you up. Hey, I'd lie on the stand for you, George.
Thank you. That's
Been
crazy.
Done that.
That's crazy to say. I wouldn't ever put you in the position where you would have to do that.
Hey, thank you.
I'll just let that be known.
I appreciate it. But know that I would.
Good. I appreciate
That's a real one.
Easy to say.
Right. And Drew doesn't mean that, like he's just joking. You heard it in a future song. So this can't be used against him. It's just in the song. Hear it in the song. Let's get back to the preseason. So George, you talked about the ending of that game. Does Hendon Hooker blow? Is he going to the P squad? Is he going to get cut? What are your thoughts?
I don't know, because it
Welcome
looks
to the
pretty
P
good.
Squad,
I was
buddy.
like, oh, if he leads a little charge right here, I was like, I'll write off all that fucking fumble fuck bullshit he was doing. But dude,
Yeah.
I don't know. I want a good backup. People say like, you gotta invest in a backup if you're gonna make a playoff push. It's like I don't know. I
think
fucking
so,
have
yeah.
no clue. If the backup, in any case, even if we signed a backup, let's say we signed a backup and he has to go in, I'm still praying to the fucking heavens that the team's not going to suck ass. Like, so what are we talking about here?
Hendon
I
Hooker.
understand.
Hendon Hooker going to be joining Mitch Agude on the P squad, brother.
Yeah, he might be P Squad Player of the Year. I'll give him that award right now. It's horrifying when Kyle Allen is, no disrespect to the fella. I mean, he's in the NFL. He's been traveling around, so give him his props. But he's been traveling around for a reason. So it's horrifying when he's smacking you in your position group, I should say. But so he's going to the P Squad. Kyle Allen looks like he's going to be the backup. The Browns are going to cut about 5 of those guys. So I mean, we have the opportunity to go snag. What's his fucking name?
Flacco?
The guy.
Flacco's starting, bro.
No, starting. The guy that was on Pittsburgh. Got drafted by Pittsburgh.
Kenny Pickett?
White guy. Pickett.
Yeah, they got Kenny Pickett. They got Dylan Gabriel, Oregon quarterback, also Oklahoma quarterback, pretty sure.
Mhm.
And then they got what's that? Sanders, that Barry Sanders. Yeah. Did y'all see this clip of Drewski?
Dude, ridiculous. That lady, how is she on ESPN?
On first
That
take.
pissed me off.
All right, so for the listeners that didn't see, so Drewski,
We'll play the video right here.
TikTok comedian. You'll play the video? Well, he's going to take forever to find it. I'll explain it. Drewski's
We'll insert it. We can just insert it later.
Keep going.
All right,
Explain it.
Keep
though.
going.
Yeah,
Yeah, keep going.
We can cut this if it's bullshit. So
Yeah. Keep going.
Drewski's on first take, and he's wearing a blue jersey, literally Honolulu blue and silver jersey that says Sanders 20 on it. And this woman intros the segment and says, So Drewski, you're obviously on with you're wearing this in reference to a one and only Jahmyr Sanders. And the man looks at her like,
No.
this is Barry Sanders.
Right.
Which is like, there's no way that this woman, it's like so obvious.
Why do you keep emphasizing woman?
Well, it was a woman that said it. I would say the same thing was a man. This person said that
I got you.
Said what?
Said what? Didn't
know ball. Didn't know ball.
I'm watching his words now.
I am like, goddamn, trying to give me.
Yeah,
canceled.
she didn't know ball. Whatever. People.
Here we go.
I'm not going to be a broadcaster, so I'm not going to get mad at her.
Play the clip, King. Get me out of the fucking jail cell here.
Let's make sure I don't have any crazy tabs open. Look
It's spitting in your hand normal.
All right. I don't know if we're gonna get the audio on this, but let's try it.
It's gonna get claimed. We can't make money on this YouTube video, but we weren't anyways. So
You guys hear it?
The one Jahmyr Sanders who balled out in his first
No.
preseason game.
This is
I'm sorry, I apologize. Barry Sanders.
Barry
But the tie, come on, the tie is the Sanders.
Yeah,
Bear with me.
yes,
Bear with me.
yes.
But let's get into Jahmyr because it's appropriate that you're also a fan there.
Why is this woman trying to talk? Why are they trying to talk about Jahmyr Sanders?
I think she may be wondering why he would be wearing a Barry Sanders jersey.
Because he's the greatest running back ever.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I think if you know ball, you pop on any jersey. You know, you just throw on like a Larry Fitzgerald jersey.
Ball.
Right.
Jahmyr has never had that color scheme though. It's like that is such a unique color scheme to Barry Sanders. How many times have you seen a 20 jersey?
Drewski knows ball. The poor woman didn't know Barry Sanders.
Why do you keep
her.
emphasizing woman, George? Listen, Jahmyr played for the
Poor
Browns and Colorado and Jacksonville State. Jacksonville State? I don't even know about it. But
HBCU.
the color scheme is not that color blue. I'll tell you that right now.
Okay. Fucking what's it called, like? Jesus Christ.
She shouldn't be on the air. I should have that job.
Get off
no
the
ball.
fucking air.
That's blue. I know what blue is. That's not brown. I know my colors.
Fucking blue.
Yeah. Not a good look.
Browns. It's the Browns, and that's blue.
Triggering men everywhere.
Put some chapstick on your lips.
Misogynist, stand up. Like that post.
Somewhere Jim is standing up. Oh shit. So I don't know about you guys, but have you guys I haven't seen much from the rest of the NFC North this preseason. Have you guys? Any
I've
thoughts so
seen
far?
a little bit of the Bears. And
I only got
You've been watching the Bears,
only got-
George?
I've been watching the clips. I've been watching the clips. Have you guys not been? You got to know your
I've been
enemy.
watching the clips. But I only got one thought really about the Bears. Is like they went ahead and paid their backup quarterback $10 million a year.
No, it's 2 years, $10 million. I saw this clip.
I mean, there's no fucking way that they
He's
like.
crying up there. He's crying on the podium. You
Which
talking
one?
about this clip? You
Tyson
talking about this
Bagent?
clip? Yeah.
Yeah, when he's talking about his dad didn't have running water.
Damn, that
I
makes
mean,
me
if
feel
that's
bad for
true,
making
I can
fun of him
imagine
now.
that'd be pretty emotional for him.
I know.
You don't.
but
Wait, you don't like all that?
It's a backup quarterback getting $5 million a year. The fuck's that about?
It sounds like us.
It's a hedge
sounds
on their
like
back
us
because they
paying
know
pennies.
fucking.
I think 80% of these fucking dudes don't come from great
No, that's true.
areas and environments.
Tyson Bagent, 145 career passing attempts,
He's not bad. He might be better than Caleb.
3 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 71.9 passer rating.
Well, what was Caleb's?
I'd say pay him $10 million.
Yeah, I'm cool with it, man.
$10 million. Yeah, maybe give him $10 million more.
His dad, Travis Bagent, is a world arm wrestling champion.
Holy shit, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Sounds like they don't pay well.
Dude's got a fucking arm on
Isn't Dana White doing that slapping an arm shit?
him. Slapping an arm shit.
Needs to be paying his players more.
Yeah.
Why you gotta say it
Probably.
like that?
With a southern accent? I don't know.
Why you gotta say it like that?
It's a Jake Paul fan?
Classes?
I don't know. No, white trash. Who else would like Jake Paul?
White trash.
That's a microaggression.
That is my.
Yeah, yes, it is.
Somewhere Jim is offended.
I have seen the Bears. Like it feels like the Bears right now are the highest. Like depending on which day you sign up, log in to Twitter or to Instagram.
Bro, who's higher?
it's-
You or them? Spit it out. Sorry, I'm having too much fun. Go on. I'm having too much fun, bro. Go.
What I'm
Sorry.
trying to say is that they're the highest variance. One day it's like the second coming of Jesus Christ is our head coach. The next day it's like sell Caleb
world's fault.
Williams.
Yep.
We need to start Tyson Bagent. Like
Yes.
it seems like, depending on which day I log on to the internet, it's like I don't know what to expect from Bears camp, and it's honestly kind of fun to see.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, I get it.
they're putting up good points in their games, and it's like I think Ben Johnson likes
Means
that.
nothing.
Likes
Means
that.
nothing.
He likes that familiar feeling of beating up on teams like he had in Detroit. But it's weird because he's playing his starters against preseason teams. So I don't know. Whatever makes them.
What a little bitch.
See, that's another
you see
thing.
the
I was
video
thinking
of
that.
who was it? Gibbs and Amon-Ra St. Brown, and the reporter was asking him like, "Hey, have you been seeing the Bears preseason games?" And like, "Yeah, we've been watching." And they start like laughing. And then Amon-Ra was like, "It's like interesting, it's funny seeing like the exact same plays that we ran last year." And he responded. Ben Johnson responded to the video and was like, "Yeah, no, we're gonna throw in some more wrinkles. You know, the well is deep," and he did his whole like fucking spiel that he does. But it was funny because Amon-Ra, you know, he was fucking loud, like giggling to a reporter about it.
I wonder how our defense will do. You know, how much that background of his playbook is going to do.
Yeah. Is it bad that like around the NFC North? You guys know I'm biased. I don't want JJ McCarthy to be horrible. I want him to go like 8-9 and lose the Lions twice. Is that bad?
I think he's trash, bro.
Fair enough.
If Aiden Hutchinson was on the Packers, what would you think? I'd hate his guts. Like Rashawn Gary, you probably don't love Rashawn Gary.
I don't love him, but I don't hate his guts. I like seeing that he is like one of the better.
Once you're in the pros, it doesn't matter. Like if you're not with us, you're against us. I don't get that mentality. Like, oh, I'm going to
Keon Coleman can go fuck himself.
In the division.
Jaden Reed.
I hope himself.
A worthless.
Okay,
position. That is quarterback.
Okay, let me ask you a question though. And you want the Vikings
quarterback to be good?
When I see them play the Bears, should I not want JJ to shit stomp the fucking Bears? Is that bad for me to say?
Okay, but that's not what you're saying.
I'm saying I wouldn't mind.
I'll be fine with that too.
I wouldn't be mad if they weren't that.
Yeah,
if he wasn't,
I'd be fine if they all beat up
shit stomp the Bears. I hope every team shit stomps the Bears.
I want Caleb to be bad. I want JJ to be bad. I want that fuck Jordan Love to be bad. I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Question for you though: did you like that the NFC North was unanimously the best division last year? Did you like that we had 3 teams that were at the top of the NFL?
I'm not focused on what everybody else is doing.
Okay.
Like I don't care what. I don't care if they're good or not.
Okay. You dropped the bar for the first time ever. You dropped the bar. I got it. All right. That was good. I'm not worried about what everybody else is doing.
I'm not.
Okay. All right, shit. Fuck. All right.
I don't care.
Damn, bro. Chill out. Relax.
He's got his head on straight.
He does have his head on straight. But it's always FTP. It's always FTP though.
It is true.
It's always FTP. So.
I have heard that it is there's a little uncertainty. They're doing coach speak up in Minnesota. Like he's out there, they're talking about him in really vague terms, which I love hearing.
They're doing
like you look up the quotes from Vikings camp. I don't know if you have any of them, but it's all
good out there and
he's typing.
It's okay.
What were they saying, Drew?
Our listeners that know that we're active. They said, JJ McCarthy, the second coming of Christ. Fucking yes. Inshallah.
You think he's gonna do the? Never mind. The sit on the ground. What does he do? Meditate? Does he meditate before the games or pray?
He prays.
You
don't like that.
He said, I feel like it's one team, one heartbeat.
George is like,
not from him.
Not other players, not from him.
Yeah, not from him.
George said, he thinks God's on his side? We'll see about that.
I fucking pray that guy dies every day.
Damn.
Mic drop. Let's move it over to something fun.
Whenever they just finish this up, whenever they start talking about like, it's good for his confidence. Whenever they start talking about confidence for a starting QB, if they're talking about confidence, they need to talk about confidence. It's already gone.
I don't know. They talk about confidence with a lot of young dudes, like rookie this is his first year.
But if they're talking about building confidence, if they're talking about if they're referencing that he doesn't have confidence and these games are for building confidence, it's for the getting confidence in his wide receivers. It's for the team building confidence around him. No. If you're a starting quarterback, I want you walking in.
Does not have the confidence.
Throw your junk on the table and says this is confidence. That's what a starting quarterback literally needs to be.
You're naming it confidence.
Yeah, its name is confidence. Yeah, welcome to the fucking NFL.
Okay. Yeah. No. I'm down with that.
And that's my personal opinion.
That's so if you were on the team, you'd like that. Like if he had that attitude, young boy comes in after they just had a great season.
Well, look at Cam Ward.
Young boy comes
Look
in.
at Cam Ward. Have you seen the talks about Cam Ward?
That's
He's
interesting.
probably
Yeah, good point.
The least talked about first overall pick in like.
It's because of his team.
Sure.
He also he runs his fucking mouth though. You seen those videos leading up to the draft with him and Shador? He's a fucking asshole to him. I was like, you can say what you want about Shador being all this and that. Like, he's a fucking ass. I was like...
But Shador got drafted in the 5th round, brother. This man went first overall.
Oh, yeah.
I think that was just equal energy. Like, that was their relationship. Shador, he's talking shit. And so Cam Ward was like, hey, I'm different. What did he say? They did that whole stupid shit where he was like, I'm one of one. And he was like, I'm undeniable. They had like some stupid ass bullshit they were going back and forth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they're calling themselves some nicknames. But listen, hey, good shout out, Drew. I like
what I will say.
To see what he does.
I think as a starting quarterback, the worst decision is indecision. This is my opinion. Having watched football for a long time, I think that where quarterbacks screw up in their first few years is that they're in the back of the pocket not making a decision. And what happens when you're not making a decision is there's nothing to learn from no decision. If you make the wrong decision, that's fine. You learn. And so it's like they'll be sitting back in the pocket. You look like Justin Fields, just like holding onto the ball. Or like literally Caleb Williams last year, holding onto the ball. Like, you're not learning from that. You're not making a decision. If you throw a pick, you throw a pick.
Right.
Look at Jane Daniels last year. Out there slinging it. Doing his thing.
Confidence. I mean, we'll see what JJ looks like out there. I mean, hopefully he doesn't have confidence.
Confidence is half the battle, though. Like, I guess it is a great mindset to have, but like,
I'm sure
I get some fucking guy coming in being too confident. I'm like, this guy's a fucking bullshitter. He was also coked
out, Kane. So I mean,
hey, coke keeps you upright. Let me see. So what about that? Talk about young quarterbacks. I just want to talk about this. So what about that Shador and like Dylan Gabriel situation? You think?
Joe Flacco's got the starting job.
Yeah, Joe Flacco does, but we know that's not a long-term decision. He's not starting all 17 games. Deshaun's out for the year, and there's no way Joe Flacco starts 17 games. There's no way.
Who looks better? I haven't really watched them.
Crazy.
I think they each played.
You find a way to make this about Deshaun, huh? Somewhere Jim is punching air right now.
I know. I think Jim Witt. I'm not gonna say that.
Honestly, I don't need to do the Browns talk. If you don't like, if y'all don't need to do the Browns talk, I don't need the Browns talk.
I do have an interesting thought on quarterback, and maybe I was puffing the Benjamin a little too much the other night, but I was thinking about, because they announced what's his name for the Colts is starting. Daniel Jones.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's going to be the starter. Anthony Richardson is not playing the last preseason game despite, not being the starter as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like maybe they're keeping him healthy to trade him. And obviously he's not going to be a fucking starter for anybody. I don't think anybody would trust that. And he's going to be going cheap, probably for a 5th or 6th round.
I still would not want him.
5th or 6th round. It could be interesting.
So Stephen A. Smith said it perfectly. Did you hear his thing?
I didn't know.
He said, "You're 23 years old. You have some of the best athletic ability in the world, and this team is moving on from you. You got to be shitty. You have to be horrible
for this team to look at a
23-year-old who's that athletic and say, we're not willing to give you 2 more years and develop you. You are shit."
I'm gonna say it a different way.
Good.
You're looking at Daniel Jones. You're looking at Daniel Jones and saying, we're starting Daniel Jones over this like 6'3", 23-year-old specimen.
Right.
And so, yeah, I mean, I'm with you there. I'm out on that.
Yeah.
They'll probably still tear up the Lions defense because we can't defend a running quarterback, but
Right.
He didn't look that bad in the preseason.
He'd be a good backup to, again, I'm not going to talk about teams, but like the Jets, because he could probably plug and play directly into their offense. He would be horrible stepping into Jared Goff's offense.
I mean, he'd be an instant backup. Like, obviously be a backup. So, like, he'd have so much time, if he came in right away, we'd be fucked. But I'd rather have Kyle Allen in there.
Yeah,
but what is he going to learn from Jared Goff? It's like...
I mean, just practice playing the position and learning that playbook. And like, dude, we got so many weapons. He couldn't be that bad on our team.
No, dude, George. I think it's like with him, it's literally throwing mechanics. Like he cannot throw the ball like these other quarterbacks.
You remember that thing with Tim Tebow, like when he was in the league where he like dropped the ball down? I remember this whole he would
thing.
His literally release time. They like timed it. He would drop the ball down, and I think it's some.
It's Florida quarterbacks, bro. That's the thing. It's Florida quarterbacks.
Facts.
They just.
Yeah. I mean, the man had the lowest completion percentage. I think he was like below 40% of any starting quarterback.
I want to see him do well, bro. I want to see him do well.
Because he's a specimen. I get you. But
just like,
hey, that's the same reason I want to see you. I want to see you succeed, George. I know you're a specimen. Look at that.
Yeah, you see these lashes?
Slashes.
God damn, looking like Dragon from Shrek there.
That was a good one. Damn, Drew, you've been dropping some bars, bro.
I got some bars. Hey, you know what else I got? I got some fantasy football talk. We ready for this?
Yeah. How do you want to break this up? I mean, a lot of lines, getting a lot of points.
Here's what I was thinking. I was like, okay, the season we're in right now is like fantasy football draft season, and my hope was to just talk about the players from the Lions that are likely going to get drafted in all of our. If you're listening to this, you probably playing fantasy football. And I just wanted to talk like, who am I taking? Who am I not taking? Who do I think is maybe a little bit overrated? So starting from the top. Jahmyr fucking Gibbs. He's obviously going in the first round. He's RB3. And this is based on ESPN. They're currently the 5th ranked ESPN or the overall? 5th player ranked, overall player on ESPN. I'll read some stats off for you last year. 250 carries, 1,412 yards, 16 touchdowns, added another 52 receptions, 517 yards, and 4 touchdowns. And so my question for you, are we taking him or are we passing on him at the 5th overall fantasy pick?
5th overall, I think if he's left there at 5, you got to hammer him. Because I only see 2 running backs. I only see, in my mind, I know I'm biased, we're all Lions fans, just because he's split in the backfield, right? But I'll take Bijan Robinson over him. I could see Saquon, and I could see the 2 receivers, Chase and Jay Jettas. But anything other than that, Gibbs, if he's left at 5, you got to grab him. That's what I think. How about you, George?
It's going to be tough passing up on Jahmyr Gibbs, but I probably would. I think splitting the time is a bigger deal than people realize. I mean, it's a constant complaint. There's been of Swift in the past when Williams was taking all his touchdowns, but if I ended up with Jahmyr Gibbs, that'd be great. But you can pass up on him. And you can take Amon-Ra shortly after that.
Oh, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. My opinions are I'm pretty indifferent. Honestly, it's tough at the top, especially when you go top 5-6 picks. It's a roll of the dice. Hopefully all of them are gonna be really good. The difference between their fantasy output is 10 to 20 points typically. Unless they get injured, obviously it's which nobody can predict. You can't be playing fantasy football trying to predict injuries.
I predict Saquon Barkley to get injured. I'm surprised. It was an anomaly that he didn't last year. That's how they won. Look at that. He doesn't get injured, they win.
True.
So you're predicting you're rooting for an Eagles injury.
I'm not rooting. Just
predicting.
Any human being, if they were to bet if he'd get injured or not, the smart bet would be that he would.
I looked
Right.
this up.
So,
I looked,
Objectively speaking,
I looked this up because it's kind of crazy.
just to piss off Philly fans.
The amount of touches, like Saquon had 100 more touches than Jahmyr Gibbs last year. Who do you think had more fantasy points last year? Jahmyr
Gibbs was the number one running back.
Dude, Jahmyr Gibbs is the number one. Beat out Saquon. Everybody talking about Saquon being the number one running back, which I'm like, fair enough. The man
But
deserves
only
his
because
flowers.
Montgomery got injured, though.
Look at their Hey, look at there.
Hey, I'm sorry, bro.
Look at there.
I'm hating.
All right.
I'm hating.
I think as a podcast, like me personally, I'm pretty indifferent on Gibbs. Like, I think when it comes to our boy Amon-Ra St. Brown, now,
wait, real quick, Drew. I'm at the 9th. You think Gibbs will fall back to me at the 9th?
no,
or no,
not a chance.
Okay.
We're-
No, go ahead. I'm gonna St. Brown. Go ahead.
First of all, nobody cares about our fantasy league, and
Yes, they do.
I'm giving away my hand here a little bit. I guess we all are, but we're in a
You don't know
Detroit
what pick I am.
area based fantasy group. You think that Jahmyr Gibbs is dropping to 9 when ESPN says he's 5th? The man is going 2nd overall.
We got some fucking auto drafters in our league, essentially.
Nice.
So he's getting scooped. But Amon-Ra St. Brown, what are you gonna say, Drew?
Amon-Ra St. Brown, currently ESPN has him as the 10th overall player, wide receiver number 5. Last year went 141 targets, 115 catches, 1,263 yards, and 12 tutties. Here's my piece before you guys go on Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Mm-hmm.
If you want somebody that's going to get you 10 tutties and 1,000 yards receiving, Amon-Ra's your boy. Everybody's been down
catches.
and the catches. Facts. He's a slot merchant. Everybody's talking about how Ben Johnson leaving, the Lions offense is going to be down and not going to be as good, not going to be as dynamic, all these things. I feel like that's just yapping. If I'm drafting late in the first round, I want somebody that's. I don't need the high ceiling of a Jahmyr Gibbs. I don't need the high ceiling of a Christian McCaffrey. I need somebody that's gonna get me like 15, 16 points a game every game. Consistency. That's what I want.
Mr. Consistency.
It's like you're not gonna win and lose your league off your first round draft pick. You're gonna win and lose your league off your like 4th, 5th, 6th round, like the sleeper picks, right?
Right.
So get somebody get you a man that's just gonna be there. Gonna be a rock. It's literally gonna be there. First man in, last man out, lunch pail kind of guy. He's gonna
Hey, George, you got a pen?
He's back. He's doing the dishes. He's fucking cooking you meals. It's like
Mr. Consistent.
just Mr. Consistent.
Go get you a 7.
Go
get you a 7.
I think stock is actually pretty low on Amon-Ra. I feel like people are like the excitement is like kind of
Is leaving the
everybody's
Lions
talking
or
about
what?
Brian Thomas Jr. The Jags wide receiver. Everybody's talking about these other wide receivers like Drake London's getting a lot of hype. And I think like people are like less excited because Amon-Ra doesn't have the deep ball threat. He's not an exciting player, to be honest. Like
idiots.
We love
idiots.
him, but he's not like a super
Are we
exciting.
PPR or half PPR? Does your opinion change?
I think, well, yes. Especially when it comes to when we talk about JMO, but I mean, 115 catches it would be good.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's better for PPR, of course, but I'm like really in on the quote unquote boring players that might drop. Like if you're for whatever reason not a Lions
Drew's
fan listening to
reaching?
this,
Drew's reaching?
Amon-Ra is gonna be steady Eddie.
If he goes
Drew's reaching
below
from
top
Ross St.
10,
Brown. Confirmed.
that's foolish. If he goes below top 10, that's foolish. I mean, if you're drafting, who's around him? Puka
Probably
Nakua,
CD,
Malik
Puka.
Neighbors, Nico Collins, Brian Thomas, any of those bums in front of him, you're an idiot.
Hey, Brian Thomas is going to be taken in the 6th in our keeper league. So,
But besides the fact that he's only missed like a handful of games in 3-4 years on the Lions, like
speaks volumes.
I think he's steady Eddie. I think he's literally just you
Steady
plug him
Eddie.
in, you draft him, and you literally never worry about him. And that's like,
I
as a
agree.
fantasy manager, that's like that.
As a coach, I mean, you're essentially a coach. Yeah.
I don't know what I guess I talk too much. What is your guys' opinion?
No, I agree. I mean, he's Mr. Consistent. The offense is still going to be rolling, so I like that a lot. PPR leagues, I can only see 2 other receivers better than him. Now, half PPR, maybe you go with someone more explosive, right? Who's going to get more yards, maybe. But no, number 3 receiver. So he's going in the top 8 or 9. I think so. He's at 10. He should be going in the top 8 or 9. How about you, George?
Like I said, couldn't agree more. I think the only people that like edge him out and push him to 10 are a couple of receivers, right? And I don't think they're better. I'd like, what the hell are we thinking? Drake London with Michael Penix throwing to him? What the fuck are we talking about? Going to be better than Amon-Ra? What the fuck are we smoking? Like, what? We paid that man for a reason. So yeah, of course you take him.
Yeah.
All right.
What we got next?
Two players. I'm gonna loop them in together. We'll do J-Mo first. These are 2 players I'm out on. J-Mo, 59th overall ESPN player, wide receiver number 30. Last year went 91 targets, 58 receptions, 1,001 yards, 7 tutties, and 1 rushing touchdown. I'm out for a couple reasons. First reason, 58 receptions. He led or was top 3
yards per catch or something?
in yards per catch. And I'm like, that is such a not trustworthy stat in my opinion. And I do think like John Morton is like not to be trusted yet. Like, not that my faith is lost in him, but I don't think he
Golf slander?
I don't think he can be trusted as far as getting J-Mo open. I thought J-Mo was a scheme merchant last year, and like a lot of his plays were designed for him and were awesome. Don't get me wrong, but the man was 17 yards per reception. Yeah. That is like, I don't know. That's gonna be hard to reproduce. And it's not that I'm out on J-Mo as a player, but as a fantasy producer, when you're taking him in a 5th or 6th round, like.
Okay.
I'm just not sure that's where I'm drafting him.
Okay. I think it depends how deep your league is. I don't know of more than 5 number 2 receivers that I would take above him. Obviously, you got like your T. Higgins, you got your skinny Batman out in Philly, maybe. You got a few other guys like Devontae now is like a number 2 receiver out in LA. But like, I'll give you 5 or 6, and then if I got to pick him up, if he has to be my flex in later rounds, 6, 7, 8. If he's there in the 8, Jameson Williams is getting on my team.
Sure. I mean, this is all within the context of like drafting him at their position. Yeah, if he's there at the 8th round.
So what is he projected? The 5th right now, 5th or 6th?
5th or 6th round, 59th overall. It depends if you're in a 10-man, 12-man league.
I'll take him. If I don't have Amon-Ra on my team, I'll take him.
We're in a Detroit Lions league, so he's probably going to go higher.
I think he's getting taken. That's what I'm saying. I just don't think he's a guy that you're chasing up. Like, I don't think that's a guy I want to target. Especially, I do think that the Lions offense, like, listen, there's, and we'll get to it, but there's 5 producers, 5 guys that we're going to be talking about. And, like, it's hard to look at last season and say that's reproducible. Like, we had the number 1 offense. All these guys ate. And we lost our offensive coordinator. And so it's like, sure, like as a team, I think we're still there. But as an offense that's a fantasy football offense, I'm like, somebody's going to have to regress.
Jameson Williams is the type of player that if you have him on your team, you're hoping like he's probably not one of your starters, I'm guessing. So you play him when you know the Lions are playing a bad defense. You play him and you're like, ooh, he's gonna get one of those, juicy run or passes.
Yeah.
So that's you gotta kind of like I don't want to say you gotta know ball, but you gotta watch ball.
Yeah.
this is the question for you guys. I think this is the real question is do you think, like, we've heard a lot of good things from JMO and Cam.
Yep.
Do you think he's going to take targets away from Amon-Ra?
No. And I think it's going to be a perfect segue into the next couple guys you speak about. You said some people got to regress. I think what we saw from Sam LaPorta last year is actually going to be more consistent. His first year is not going to be the mean. Montgomery's going to regress.
Yeah.
LaPorta. I'll leave it to you, but I think JMO's going to eat. Go ahead.
You think JMO's going to eat?
I think
you're picking him?
I'm picking him. If I had to pick two to not – like, I don't know what Monty's probably still pretty high, like third round projected maybe.
No.
Is he on there?
I'm going in order, man. I'm going in order. So,
okay.
JMO's fifth or sixth.
I'll let you go.
Yeah.
Okay. I would get him in the sixth. I'd get him in the sixth, I think.
All right, so good segue into LaPorta. LaPorta's 61st overall rated player on ESPN, tight end number 4. Last year, 83 targets, 60 receptions, 726 yards, 7 tutties. My thing with LaPorta last year is his season is really divided in before week 8 and after week 8.
Yeah.
He started terribly slow.
Bad.
And this is as like I bought on LaPorta last year in all my leagues. Like, I was all in. Man was extremely touchdown dependent in the first 8 weeks and a very difficult person to like
rely on.
To rely on. And so I think you were getting to this, Kane, but I think I am out on LaPorta, and I hinted at that earlier. Like, I think that this is a player more so because of fantasy football in general and not Sam LaPorta. I think in general, you either want to use your draft capital to draft one of the, like, Brock Bowers, Kittle,
even
players,
Kittle,
or to wait.
I'd go Hawk maybe too, yeah.
Or Hawk, right? Like, or to wait until like later rounds to pick up one of the few rookie tight ends.
Don't say Kyle Pitts. Don't say Kyle Pitts, please.
KP? No, we ain't drafting Kyle Pitts. No.
Fuck Kyle Pitts.
I've done that. No. I'm sure we've all been bitten by the snake.
I did it last year in our league, yeah.
But I do think as a player on the Lions, he is going to perform well. After week 8, he was tied for first in end zone targets among tight ends in the NFL. And I think that is something that is really appetizing for Jared Goff. And if you are a fantasy owner of Sam LaPorta, that's something to be excited about. I'm just not looking for the tight ends that are basically like in the 4 through 8 range. I think if the fantasy draft falls the way, where I can get a Brock Bowers, a Kittle, McBride in the early rounds, then I'm taking it. But if I'm not getting those players, I'm waiting.
Then get it late. Then go late.
And I'm just like, I think there's a lot of
I like that actually. I haven't even thought about my fantasy draft yet, and I actually appreciated that take. You got me my gears turning, and I agree with you on that one. George doesn't like it's not LaPorta slander. Like, LaPorta is a stud. He's gonna be legit for the next 10 years. God willing.
Just I don't think you ever reach for a tight end. Just like don't ever go high on them, because like unless you're getting one of the top 3, and like and one of those 3 is not going to be the same as he was the year before. You got to know that. Otherwise, you're looking at 7-9 points every fucking year or every game. Who cares?
Dinkleberry points.
You're gonna be so pissed that you didn't draft some rookie wide receiver that popped off this season, and instead you stretched a little bit for some tight end. When, like you said, Drew, what I did in one of my leagues, I drafted one of the rookie tight ends, just like last pick of the draft as my backup, just a backup, because rookies, you should draft rookies because you could get lucky. When those bench players, fill them with some fucking rookies.
Yeah.
That's what I do. At least.
Fodder.
And like,
that's
you never know, because
right
if they suck, you let them go and you pick up. Then you're just fighting for your life like the rest of them.
Right.
But
might catch you a Tank Bigsby or something.
I got Justin Jefferson the first year late in fantasy, Oh my God, that was awesome! I didn't even know what was going on,
Right.
and it's fruitful. I recommend everybody do it. Like pick up, maybe pick up Cam
It's
Ward.
crazy. It's crazy. George is like got this
Quarterback
take
wise.
when he was click. The man was typing away for the entire tape.
But then
Well,
drops
dude,
the
I was
Eagles.
What are
looking
you
into some
Googling?
shit. I was
Looking
looking
into
into some shit that I was
What were you
because I've
looking
talked
into?
about this.
He was mock drafting.
I was
He was mock drafting. He was mocking.
Man, that was just god damn.
the point variation is what I was looking into, and I didn't get
Yeah.
exactly what I wanted, but it's just I wanted like more
Man was looking
statistical
up
proof
obscure
as
stats.
to my.
He's like, I need something to back me up, my opinion up.
Well, to
LaPorta
back
has
up my
LaPorta
because I was
hand
like,
size.
it's. I didn't. This fucking the way I'm looking this up is not. It's not working.
Sorry,
But
man. No, you got some
no,
good
but it's
stuff.
true. It's true though.
Hey,
Like
turn on the TikTok cam. Give me a Sam LaPorta take right now.
turn on the TikTok cam.
Yeah,
What are you saying right now?
we got TikTok. You've seen him.
Sam
TikTok, go.
LaPorta is going. I'm telling you right now, Sam LaPorta is going to be the 8th best tight end this year.
Actually, I have a
Eighth
completely
best
different take. Completely different take. You should stretch and reach for Sam LaPorta. Like honestly, you should take him way higher rounds. Like
So what number?
he was blessed by the Pope this year. Did we forget?
Leo.
Yep. Chicago Pope too.
Which is
Shout
crazy.
Shout out the Lord.
Which is crazy to even say.
Love that.
What?
All right, fellas.
But,
He's been blessed
All
by
right,
the
fellas.
Pope. Is this legit?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. He and his wife.
Blessed by the Pope?
You didn't see that? Yeah, and all the Chicago fans are freaking out. Like, no,
No, not him, not him.
I've
He
not
blessed
seen
him,
this.
yeah.
Sam
Oh,
LaPorta?
Yeah. Swear to you, him and his
Let me see if I
wife.
can find
I
this.
didn't know this when I did this. All right. One last player. I'm gonna wrap this up.
No golf?
Monty. We talked about him a little bit. Listen, Monty's going 67th overall, RB 22. That's the 6th or 7th round. Last year he had 185 touches, 775 yards, 12 tutties, added 36 receptions and 341 yards. No receiving touchdowns. He only played in 13 games. And I was a big Monty buyer last year. I think that for this year, if you draft Jahmyr Gibbs, you should be drafting David Montgomery. You have to draft the handcuff. Play for the injury. I'm a
Play
wait
for
and
the
see.
injury, he says.
I mean, don't
Gonna make
say
me
that
sick.
to me.
You're gonna make me sick.
Don't say that.
Knock on
I'm
wood.
saying as insurance policy, you have to. It's a smart move. As
No, I
a
agree.
as a fantasy owner, I'm a big wait and see. Looking at the players around David Montgomery, I'm like, this is an easy pick. Pick him up. Like, put him on your bench. But I'm excited. What do you guys think? Are we taking Monty or no?
I'm not gonna argue with the handcuffing him to Jahmyr Gibbs. That's always smart. I would do that in general. Make sure you see who your backups are and attach them. Might as well. Especially for you need the running backs. Running backs are rare to have. Yeah, I'd grab him. To be honest, there is not for shit worth good running backs. That's always everybody every season. Please, I'm in desperate need of a running back because they drafted their 2, and then they drafted their whatever else they needed to fill in all their starting positions, and they should have gone. You got to go running back. You got to hammer the running back because then worst case you have too many, and then you get to trade it to some idiot in your league. There you go, Drew.
Damn.
Sam LaPorta, blessed by the Pope.
Bye, Sam LaPorta. You were saying though, George?
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with I would get David. If he's on the board and he's he's in his position, I'm snatching him up so easily. So easily. Because he could be a touchdown merchant too, for all we know.
7th round pick.
We
you
don't
take
know.
him.
7th round? What the fuck else am I getting in the 7th round?
LaPorta.
No, like LaPorta should be
I
round
know
1.
your ass drafting a kicker early. You look at him, he's like,
Dude, we're not
Kicker.
doing fucking
I need a
kickers again,
kicker.
are we?
If Jake Bates
I
is
need
the
a
only
kicker.
kicker I'd stretch for.
We better not do
yeah,
it.
you be
Kick him long.
stretching for a lot of these players, huh?
You stretch me out.
What a perfect way to end the episode.
Wait.
No. I'm ending it like this. I'm saying this. I'm saying draft Monty high. I'm saying get Monty. Get Dave Montgomery. I think that this Jahmyr Gibbs era is over. I think it's Dan
Jahmyr
Campbell
Gibbs is
running
washed.
this shit. I think Dan Campbell running this shit now. He's going to pound the fucking rock. Draft David Montgomery.
Tell
Your
Gibbs
folks.
he doesn't know how to pound the rock. You'll see pounding.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Those sonic
you
legs.
Know, you know pounding.
All right, this episode needs to hurry up and die.
It's clobbering time.
Yes. Thank you guys for listening to this episode of the Lions Main Podcast. This was a fun one. We talked a little fantasy. Go ahead and get your Lions players. Gibbs is going top 5. Monty's apparently going in the top 3 rounds. So go ahead and get them. Didn't talk Goff, but you guys already know Goff will be the number 1 fantasy quarterback. Tune in next week for the next episode of season 2, episode 4 of the Lions Main Podcast. And hopefully we have Jim back. And hopefully
Give him some grief online and in person and everything.
Yeah. He lives in if you want to show up and give him a heckle.
What the fuck was that?
Fuck you.
This is the Lions Main